series by Gopa Kuteeram Youth Worldwide, we've been seeing all that which pleases Krishna, as Sri Guruji sings in his beautiful Madhurageetham, Kannan Magizhgindraan. In this episode, Gopa Kuteeram Houston focuses on something that pleases Krishna, which is an integral part of our student life, and actually of life itself. Uzhaippu, hard work.
Hard work is very important for success. Hard work means putting in our best efforts with Shraddha. Our Shastras say, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. He who has Shraddha gains knowledge. And what does Shraddha mean? Doing our work sincerely, sensibly, focusedly, keenly, and enthusiastically. Basically, doing what we do in the best way we can do, using all the skills and resources that we have. So, Krishna loves it when we work hard and when we put in our best efforts.
In fact, Krishna shows this by working hard himself. When he took avatar and came down to earth and lived in Gokula, Vrindavan, Mathura, and Dwarka, he constantly worked hard. He was Bhagavan himself. He could have made all the asuras, Kamsa, and other enemies disappear by his mere thought. Yet he took efforts to fight each one physically and protect his friends and devotees. He could have made Indra's rain stop by a mere wave of his hand. Yet he chose to take the effort to lift the gigantic Govardhana mountain with his hands and stood carrying it for 7 whole days, simply to show how much he loved his devotees by working hard for them. In Dwarka, Narada Maharishi sees him doing all the duties of a householder, from taking care of the cows to cutting vegetables, managing finances, tending to the children and the elders, and more. In the Kurukshetra war, Bhagavan drove Arjuna's chariot through dust, sweat, and blood and carried his devotees to victory. There is no substitute for hard work, and Bhagavan himself shows this by embracing work and doing it in reality, even when he doesn't need to. Bhagavan tells Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam varta eva cha karmani. There's no duty for me to do in all the 3 worlds, O Partha, nor do I have anything to gain or attain. Yet I am engaged in all prescribed duties.
Let's come to one part of hard work that is very relevant for us students: learning, studies, and preparation for exams. For a seed to sprout and grow, we need to put in all the work. It needs to be planted in proper soil, watered regularly, be placed where it can get enough sunlight. All this effort is absolutely needed for a seed to grow. Similarly, it is very important that, as a student, we put in all our sincere efforts with Shraddha in our schoolwork to learn the best we can and prepare well for our tests and exams. To do well in exams, we need to overcome anxiety and gain confidence. Anxiety can be overcome with good preparation. Fearlessness and confidence comes from preparation, by putting in our best efforts. We have no control on results, but we can focus on what we can control, which is our efforts, that is, and how hard we work and how well we prepare and learn. Giving 100% in efforts is entirely in our hands.
What do we do about uncontrollables then? Sometimes we find that we may work really hard, and yet the results are not what we expected, or something happens that keeps us from getting the result we wanted. Maybe we fall sick before an important exam. Maybe we get a competition judge who evaluates our performance from an unexpected perspective. We may plant a seed in a pot full of soil, water it, and place it where there's a good chance of sunlight. But say there's a storm and it doesn't get enough sunlight in its critical first few days. Then the seed may never sprout. So, what do we do about things we cannot control? The uncontrollables. Our Guru, His Holiness Maharanyam Sri Muralidhara Swamiji, here gives us a beautiful formula for success. Success equals sincere efforts plus divine grace. In our example, Planting and taking care of the seed properly is our efforts and hard work, while it actually getting enough sunlight can be compared to divine grace. We put in our full efforts, and then, to evoke divine grace, we pray. Sincere prayers are powerful, and prayers with the divine name are extremely powerful. When we chant Bhagavan's name, he is very pleased and turns his attention on us and listens to our earnest prayers.
Srimad Bhagavatam says, Tat karma haritosham yat savitya tanmatiryaya. That alone is karma, action or effort, which contributes to the pleasure of Bhagavan Sri Hari. So remember, Krishna is immensely pleased when we work hard sincerely with Shraddha, and he is also pleased when we turn to him and pray to him to make our efforts fruitful and worthwhile. Therefore, success equals sincere efforts plus sincere prayers.